At the moment, I mean, it's just long. No issue with it, but I've been rocking kind of a bit of a subtle mullet. I now have more of a professional job. Now I'm in an office and with clients and stuff, so I need to more look the part. So we're gonna go for something a bit more clean and tidy. A bit shorter at the back, still a bit short on the sides I think, and a bit of the length on top, but just overall tidied up a lot more. I've also just moved in with Courtney and haven't found a barber here yet. I've been contemplating just driving back to where I was living before, which is like the barber I was going to previously is like an hour and a half away from here. And I've been considering doing that drive just to go to the same barber, but it makes sense to just find one more locally. So that's what we're gonna do today. And then we're gonna do some uni work, and then we're gonna gym. I'm currently studying a graduate certificate in suicidology, and I have an essay due in 5 days, which I have not started. I think I'm gonna go to the shops, find a cafe to sit in, do some uni work there, because then at least there's no distractions, I can't go do other stuff. And then we're going to ideally chill for the rest of the day. Coots is at work, she's working until 3. We're gonna get all that stuff done before 3 so that we can then go to the gym with her and chill. Because it is back and buyer's day. Boom. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Oh, I also yesterday finished Confessions of a Mask by Yukio Mishima. It was an interesting book. I think that I didn't really get what it was supposed to be about until the last quarter, just because there's so much like random inner speak and thought and questioning of sexuality, and until the end when it kind of pieced together for me, and it was like, damn, it was kind of a love story. It was kind of beautiful in the way that it was so raw and honest about the self-inner thoughts, and it was really good. I recommend it. If you're kind of into the whole psychological aspect, then I think it's definitely worth a read. I have now picked up, well, actually, it's just on my Kindle. And yeah, excuse the very beaten up blazers. I do have some newer ones, but these ones are just, they've been worn in with year of usage that they're so comfortable. I just don't really want to wear the new ones. I've started reading C.S. Lewis, A Grief Observed, which is just a little book. It's only like 60 pages on a Kindle, which is like 50 pages in a real book size, but I don't own the real book. So we're reading it on the Kindle, and that is the next one on the list, just because I think it's gonna be similar, very inner speaky, psychological kind of book, and it is very good. So I'm keen to probably wrap that up today. I've only got like another hour of reading worth on it, 45 minutes worth of reading. I'm a very slow reader, compared to Coots especially. Well, compared to anyone, really. I've been sitting at an average of like 35 pages a minute. So it's not great for churning through books in a year, but I'm determined. I've also got this new, I don't know if it's a new app, but it's an app new to me, which is called Bookshelf. It looks like this. Bookshelf is basically, so I had Goodreads, and Goodreads just wasn't really doing it for me. They didn't have half stars, which is a big issue for me. It just looked bad. And this one has a really nice UI. It's got, oh, it kind of looks bad with the filter on. There we go. I have a UV filter on for outdoors, but it makes screens look all weird. It has a really cool, smooth UI. It's got your book goals. It's got minutes read today. It's got all these different stats of your reading throughout the year. It's got your library in different sections that are way better structured and more easily set out. It just looks a lot better. It is a paid one. I think it was $50 for the year. However, it works across sharing iCloud subscriptions. So I paid $50 a year, but Courtney now gets it for free. So if you're gonna share it at the cost with someone, $25 each. So that's been a really good incentive to start reading more, because I just wasn't reading enough. I've been reading, like, my goal for the year was 20 books, and up until yesterday I'd finished 4, and it's April, so I was only on track for 12 in the year. However, this app, which is similar to things like Duolingo, has streaks of daily usage. So you start like a reading session. So when you're in the app, you can start a reading session on whatever book you're reading at the time. It'll start a timer. It'll be one of the live trackers that'll appear in notifications on the back screen. And it's just really, really good. It's just a good app. It's just good to get motivated. And for me, anything that I can use to gamify stuff that I don't want to do is going to make me want to do it a lot more. I'm just one of those ones. Please excuse the pile of laundry as well. That's a later problem. But anywho, haircut. And then I'll do a haircut reveal when we get back. Maybe when we're at the shops, if I take the camera. But I probably won't. Okay, I brought the camera. Courtney and I were talking about this. We just want to be able to travel and do all these things. And we also want to make videos. And if we can post videos and people like them, we end up earning any money off of making videos that we can travel with and that we can have as an income for while we're like going around or wherever we are. That'd be really cool. So I'm going to put the effort in. I'm going to take the camera out. I'm going to record some video. I'm going to record some B-roll footage of me going about my day. Who knows? Maybe one day it'll pay off having any degree of success. But we're going to go do that. And I'll catch you at the haircut, potentially before that. We've made it to Indooroopilly, whereas my brother calls it Indooroopilly. We're going to go and assess the situation with how busy the barbers and hairdressers are. It's a Sunday and all the little kids are going to be getting their hair cut. If it's going to be a bit of a wait, I think I'll go sit in a cafe somewhere, do some uni work, read a book. I've also brought with me Convenience Store Woman by Sayaka Murata, which is the next book I'm going to read. I haven't finished A Grief Observed yet. However, that's not really like a novel investing characters kind of book. That's more of like a sit and just read it to contemplate life kind of book. So that's going to be the book that I read tonight, check in every now and then, read a bit more, read a couple of pages every now and then. However, this is, I believe, more of a novel book. Basically just like a slice of life kind of thing. Should be interesting. I've been reading a lot of Japanese authors recently. I don't know if that's subconsciously happening or if I'm just seeing books that I think look cool that happen to be Japanese. I'm also a big judge a book by its cover kind of person, so I'm a sucker for shopping by the cover, not by the contents of the book and the ratings and stuff. You know, if you got good style with a cover, I feel like you're probably decent. And that's been alright so far. That's worked for me so far. So we'll see if that continues to work. One thing I forgot about, I already mentioned that it's Sunday, but Sunday also means later opening hours, so everything's closed. So we are hanging out until they open. So, we are home, back from the shops. Haircut has been acquired. Definitely looks more professional. Do I like my hair longer and with some more volume at the back? Yes. Do I think that I now look more professional? Yes. Was that the goal? Yes. I think it'll be alright. What did we get at the shops? A couple of things that we got. First of all, a Switch controller charger, because Courtney and I have been getting into playing the Switch recently, playing It Takes Two. And then, you know, the usual. The usual. There was a sale, it'd be stupid to not, but well, not recently, but read Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. I think I gave it a 4.5. I can't remember exactly which. But then I added to my to be read Before the Coffee Gets Cold 2. Tales from the Cafe. And then I went to Dimmicks, and turns out that there was a sale on the top books, I think top 101 books or something, or like promotions and stuff. Guess what also features in there is books 3 and 4 as well. So we picked up, which one is it before? Before Your Memory Fades, I believe is number 3. And Before We Say Goodbye, I believe is number 4. I lied to the lady in the shop. She was like, oh, the other two, the two first ones are on sale as well. Like those are books 3 and 4. And I was like, oh, I've already read the first 2. I haven't read the second one. I don't want her to be aware that I have a problem, and no matter how many books I own that I haven't read, I counted like 56 books I own that I haven't read yet, and I calculated my current reading pace. That's going to take me over a year to get through the books that I just already own. But whenever I go to the shops, do I pick up a new book? Yes, of course I do. How many times do I go to the shops in a year? At least 15, 20. Did I pick up multiple books this time? Yes, because it was a 3 for the price of 2 sale. The other book that I picked up was Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin, which I've heard is very good. It was actually recommended by my mother. So we're going to add that to the TBR card as well. The TBR card is getting a bit full because I've been doing too much buying and not enough reading. So that's something to work on. Not just the reading, but the buying. Now what we're looking like on the card. All of these. So this is Courtney's section. Oh my god! We already own Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. Don't tell Courtney. I'm just gonna put this somewhere. I thought we didn't have it yet. Anywho, I've got a bunch of books. I mean, you can see the books. I'm gonna eventually read them all. I don't know when I'm gonna read them all, but I'm working on it. What we're gonna do is have something to eat. Please don't look at how messy the kitchen is, because that'd be rude to do. I think just some chicken. Pro fried chicken tenders, hot and spicy. 80 grams of protein for the pack and about 650 calories. We're only 2 hours away from picking up Courtney, and then I suppose we'll figure out what to do for the afternoon. I also got, it's a bit of a surprise, a bit of a sweet treat for later. Biscoff donut, delish, vegan, ovs. That is going to be hanging out when she gets home. Just been doing some uni study work. I'm not enjoying studying. It's kind of dookie right now, but that's okay. It's got to be done. It's just assignment time, you know. Just having a pre-gym snack. We've got some protein Milo cereal, but I ran out of milk, and so I just shook up some protein shake with just water. That's fine. I definitely do want to do like gym stuff and fitness stuff on this channel as well. I don't know what the position for fitness is going to be on this channel, just because it's more of like a day in the life, books and chilling and going on trips together and stuff. Gym and stuff has been a big part of my day-to-day in the last 6 months to a year. So I think there's a place for it. I'm still getting to the point where I'm getting comfortable filming in public. That's still a bit weird to me. So filming at the gym might be a bit of iffy. Maybe we'll do like midnight workouts or something and go there when there's just no one there, so that it's quiet and I don't feel as uncomfortable and awkward. But I'm gonna chill for another 15 minutes and then go pick up Courtney. Maybe then we'll even film something together. Coots is home.
Hi, I'm home. I had a really bad day today, and I was gonna eat my donut and drink wine and then just do nothing, but I decided that that is not a good mindset to get in. Every time I have a bad day, I'm gonna do that, because I have a bad day almost every day that I go to work. So we're gonna go to the gym.
In the world of pre's, I have tried a lot of them now. This one is the best. It is the best pre I have tried.
Do you mean by flavour or by performance?
By flavour. The Perform Passion Fruit.
It tastes like pasito.
This was just a drink. I would just drink this normally. So it has 200 milligrams of caffeine per scoop. I do about a scoop and a half just because I want a little bit more. But it has good beta-alanine content for the pre, which I found is good for my pumps. It doesn't have any creatine in it because we have creatine separately, but that's one downside, I guess, will be better. If there's any companies out there that want to give us a discount code, that'd be sick.
Yeah, not sponsored, obviously. But if you want to sponsor us,
Perform, you know,
hit our line.
hit us up.
Our microgreens. We bought these with the intention of using them, of which we have not used yet. But
I just feel like there's very limited things that we can put them on top of.
girl, you can put them on whatever. But I feel like if we did like a salad, it would get used. Which one's fine?
You're always on the left because I'm always right. Did you just swap them?
Cheers me.
We don't have everything ready yet.
I'm ready.
Since when is it 2 for $5 a special?
Bazooka? No, that's not it.
The Yochi's on special. I don't think I've had the mango before. That's skinny enough. Bazooka!